Prize money earned by Carlos Alcaraz, Jannik Sinner, Novak Djokovic. In 2026, Carlos Alcaraz is comfortably clear at the top of the 2026 ATP Tour prize money earners list after his Australian Open win, while Jannik Sinner is in fifth position. There are 13 men who have collected at least $500,000 in prize money this year, with Felix Auger-Aliassime, $520,088, Lerner TN, $513,810, and Casper Ruud, $502,877, sitting 11th, 12th, and 13th on the list. Daniil Medvedev is in 17th place with $434,652, while Stan Wawrinka is 19th on the list with $376,641. Here, we count down the top 10 earners on the ATP Tour so far in 2026. Does not include money earned from exhibition events. 10. Ben Shelton, $522,080. Ben Shelton made a run to the quarterfinals of the Australian Open, while he also reached the last 8 at the ATP 250 in Auckland. 9. Lorenzo Musetti, $581,555, $18,515 in doubles. Lorenzo Musetti was a quarter-finalist at the Australian Open after he was a runner-up at the ATP 250 in Hong Kong in his first event of 2026. 8. Jakub Mensik, $603,052. Jakub Mensik reached the last 16 at the Australian Open after he won the ATP 250 in Auckland, while he also earned a singles win at the United Cup. Tennis news. Carlos Alcaraz set to crash through prize money breakthrough and become new member of Big Four. ATP rankings: Felix Auger-Aliassime +2, Alex de Minaur -2. Carlos Alcaraz loses 500 points. Want more from Tennis 365? Add us as a preferred source on Google to your favorites list for tennis coverage you can trust. Taylor Fritz won one singles match at the United Cup as the United States reached the semifinals before he made the last 16 at the Australian Open, popular on Tennis 3656. Hubert Hurkacz, $825,062. Hubert Hurkacz spearheaded Poland's title-winning campaign at the United Cup with 4 singles victories, while he exited the Australian Open in the second round. 5. Jannik Sinner, $834,875. Jannik Sinner secured all of his 2026 prize money for reaching the semi-finals of the Australian Open, which is the only tournament he has played so far this season. 4. Alex de Minaur, $898,425. Alex de Minaur reached the quarterfinals at the Australian Open after he won 2 singles matches and a doubles match at the United Cup. 3. Alexander Zverev, $1,144,375. Alexander Zverev won a singles match and a doubles match at the United Cup before he made the semi-finals of the Australian Open. 2. Novak Djokovic, $1,435,985. Novak Djokovic collected $1,435,985 for his runner-up result at the Australian Open in his only appearance of the 2026 campaign to date. 1. Carlos Alcaraz, $2,771,785. Carlos Alcaraz's only tournament of 2026 so far was the Australian Open, and he claimed $2,771,785 for lifting his maiden title at the Melbourne Grand Slam. Read next. ATP rankings race to Turin. Carlos Alcaraz leads, Novak Djokovic above Jannik Sinner.